So, we're here to talk about Elon Musk. A lot of people right now don't like Elon Musk. He actually got booed. Did you see he got booed in, what was it?
I
San
saw the
Francisco?
video. I didn't even hear with Dave Chappelle.
He got booed at a Dave Chappelle comedy.
But I didn't hear the booing.
What do you mean?
They showed the video, but it's not what they made it seem.
I listened to the video. It sounded like he got booed, but it wasn't.
It wasn't extreme.
But it's San Francisco, like because he just fired a bunch of like woke ass people from Twitter. So it's like San Francisco. You're probably gonna have a bunch of your woke friends there, you know, who worked at Twitter, and they probably live in San Francisco. They know somebody that got fired by Elon. How many people did he fire? Like 80-something people or something like that. Just worthless bastards. You told me something earlier today about this. So I guess I'm a little late to the scene here. What's today's date?
He unsuspended.
Because this was the 15th. This is
the
12/15. Today is the 17th. Okay. So this is a website called The Hill. It says
he's been doing it to quite a few people too. So back and forth, right?
It's the most hilarious thing in the world to me. Because yes, he has. He says several prominent journalists covering Elon Musk suspended from Twitter. So, how does it feel?
Are they prominent though?
What do you mean? Yeah, people that have been covering him. Also, Tweenie, dude, Tweenie. I need to get it together.
What's that?
I'm a little too happy in this video. You remember Tweenie? You and I covered Tweenie in a previous video that we did. Tweenie was the kid that had the tracking app on Elon Musk's jet.
Yeah.
He was watching Elon Musk fly all over the country, and he was tracking him live, and he was putting this out on Twitter for everybody to watch it. Elon Musk sent him a message saying, hey, would you please take down this website? It's a security risk to me. Like, I don't want to get shot by some freaking lunatic while I'm flying in the air. Because this kid was just tracking his jet. Like, you little twat. Why would you? It doesn't even, I still don't understand why you would do it. Like, you obviously know it's going to be, like, you think someone likes being just followed around and tracked for, like, if I drove my truck from here to Walmart and some Twitter account was tracking that, I'd be so pissed. It's like, you know, that's an inconvenience.
A lot of people were watching it?
No, I'd be pissed.
You might.
I'd be pissed because what if I wanted to sneak around and do something like, what if I wanted to go hang out with my boys?
Turn off your location.
No, he knows. You can't shut your location off on your private jet. Yeah. Apparently, the FAA just puts that information out there. But anyway, Tweenie, I think his name's Tweenie, he got suspended as well. This account that he had tracking Elon Musk's jet, he got suspended. And it's hilarious to me that Elon Musk has been, now that Elon Musk owns Twitter, first of all, how do you feel about that? Did you see?
I don't care really, but
I don't care either. I feel like he's done something beneficial.
As a person that doesn't use Twitter, I'll be honest, I don't have it.
We have Twitter.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, if you want to tweet something, man, just text it to me. I'll tweet it.
I don't personally have it, so like I don't at this point really care.
You and I should get more active.
Because there's always like something new that's gonna come along eventually, right?
Dude, you and I should get more active on Twitter. Like, let's start pumping out some.
Like, is he gonna suspend us?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Probably help us, right?
Yeah, let's find out. Let's become martyrs.
Let's make it so he suspends us.
Yeah, dude. But the fact that he is. Oh yeah, I also wanted to bring up. I know this is deviating from the Elon Musk Twitter thing. Elon owns Twitter. Kanye West, bro. I just wanted to dive into this for a quick second. Just give me a half a second.
I haven't been paying attention to it too
Okay,
much,
he's a Nazi sympathizer. I'm just going to
he?
throw it out there. Kanye West has sympathized with Nazis.
Has he, though?
Straight up. He said, we need to not be so harsh.
Tells you?
No, do you want to watch the video, bro? Like, I'm going to straight up give you the video.
On what?
Kanye West, man.
Is he talking about people nowadays or actually Nazis?
No, he was wanting to like. I'm just gonna put. I typed in Kanye West.
I've seen the hood.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna like mute this.
I'm sure he's got his reasons.
This is a 59-second video. You think he has his reasons? You haven't seen this clip. I don't understand this clip. F you. Let's see. Let's watch this clip. Because Kanye West. We're gonna go back to Elon Musk. Just give us a second. All right. You all need to hear this if you haven't heard it anyway. But Kanye West, he falls on his sword, it seems like, just for the dumbest. I don't get it. Let's watch this.
That's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. The Jew, I love everyone. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
How do you know that's actually not Kanye though?
It's okay.
Is there proof that's actually him?
Pause.
From that video, can you tell it's him?
You have a valid point. I understand what you're saying. It was Kanye West.
Alex Jones is also in problems with the government. Maybe they made it. They're like, hey, we'll make this go away if you pretend this guy is Kanye.
Bro, the fact that Kanye wore that hood that completely covered up his face, I'm not saying it makes this funny. Okay, there's nothing funny about Hitler.
I mean, it's funny to a point.
But it's like, it's a typical Kanye move where it's like, at some point in the future, I almost bet you he's going to come back and say, how do you know that was me? Yeah. He's going to say that. That could have been anybody. They're trying to kill me. Like, he's going to say that. It was Kanye West, though, for sure. That's all yay, baby. Like, anyway.
He just says everybody has something to bring to the table, is what he said, right?
He said there's good things about, he's like, everyone has some good that they brought, including Hitler. What good did Okay, I don't even want to. I know. No, don't bring it up on this show. Okay. Don't dive that deep into. Well,
it's not
BTG
because it's
squad.
Things we still use today. I'm not saying it was.
It's just so hard to argue.
I'm not sympathizing, but with what he did, we wouldn't have like antibiotics and stuff.
How do you know? Penicillin. How do you know? No one else would have invented that later.
You don't know 100%.
We're pretty smart, man.
But the things out there, penicillin was created because of that.
Penicillin came from Hitler's experiments on Jews.
Correct. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not at all.
So
obviously murdering millions of people is not a good thing.
Right. And Kanye, though.
But we figured
when you
things out in general because of him.
Right. But when you say it out loud like that,
it
just sounds horrible.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like it, because you're just ignoring such a massive.
How is the U.S. going to do this, right? Like, journalists want to say all this. Okay, journalists, how about your government taking Nazi scientists and bringing them into the NASA program and creating V2 rockets for the U.S. government instead of penalizing them for the things they did while they were Nazis.
Yeah, instead of putting those.
That's what I want to say.
Right.
It's okay for the government to do it, but not somebody else to say something else.
Yeah.
But as long as the government says it's okay, it's okay.
Those Nazi scientists.
I'm not saying it's right in general at all, because it's not. What I'm saying is it's hearsay, right?
Those Nazi scientists should have been put in gas chambers, and we'll figure out freaking how to get to the moon.
Them detrimental to the U.S. government, correct? So then it was okay.
Not detrimental.
We used them for
We found them useful, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, dude. I know.
But now that somebody else says something, I'm not defending
Well,
him.
I know, but Kanye...
I'm defending the point that why can somebody say something and somebody else do something else that's almost worse than him saying something is okay.
Yeah, people are going to...
For somebody to voice their opinion versus somebody actually physically doing something is okay.
Right. It's not. I know 100% what you're saying, and it's not okay. Like, our government, everybody should be doing what they're doing to Kanye West to our government for the exact same thing. but nobody's doing it just because.
But why are we bringing up this anyways? Why is this a problem now?
He
Because
said
it's
it.
not.
He
I
said
get that.
it.
But the Jews, it's in the past. It's over. There's nothing that you can change about it.
But the only reason
That's what I get about it.
Right. The only reason I brought
it.
Kanye West, the only reason I brought Kanye West up is because after he said this, and we were talking about Elon Musk and Twitter, Elon suspended him on Twitter.
Oh, for sure.
So,
but my point for the government is like, why does, or like the journalist trying to like throw him under the water for something that happened when he wasn't even alive?
Should we replay this video?
Why should it matter anymore?
Should we replay this video?
Why does this matter? Is what my point. Why does it matter anymore?
He's saying Hitler did good. It's a fact. There was some benefits that came from what the horrible experiments done on people against their will, right? There was some medical benefits to that.
But you can go to Germany and find people that would still say that.
Here's the thing, though. Yeah, but it's like why acknowledge it? You know, with all of the negative, it's like
because he keeps himself in the radar.
I know. If that's what he's trying to do, though, that's a pretty terrible.
Because
it's like talking about Kim Jong-un and saying, well, Kim Jong-un did great things for the world because he figured out how to get people to really obey their leader.
Okay.
It's like, but he did some really horrible, we can't.
Defending him. I'm just trying to use the other side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we can't always agree on, someone's got to say the other side.
No,
right?
we're arguing
so
this.
I
understand.
Find the other reasons.
Yeah, I 100% know that's.
So for him to say this is wrong, but for the government to say we misplaced $2 trillion is okay.
Yeah, I know. It's our government somehow, dude.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Somehow our government seems to be immune to consequences.
I'm not saying what he said was right, but they're probably both wrong. But one's okay and one's not. Because who decides that?
It's because Kanye doesn't have power over your taxes. That's why. Well, that's why nobody's going after Kanye West.
I'm just trying to say it for a previous video that we put up because it's going to come up later. Yeah. Or before, but whatever.
It's because Kanye West doesn't have the power over your taxes. That's why people don't go after the United States government as much. You weak ass. People are weak, right? They'll go after Kanye because how's Kanye gonna retaliate against you? He can't fight back. The government, if everybody's putting up videos of the government blowing $2 trillion of our dollars up into thin air and just making it disappear, right? If everybody was talking about that, the government can retaliate against you. That's why they'll find ways.
Because you got journalism, right? And there's stuff called slander, but who decides what's slander and what's not, right?
Yeah, the media. And here's the thing, the Elon Musk, back to Elon Musk and buying Twitter, having Elon Musk own Twitter is slowly turning around this media empire that has been controlled by our government, right? So now it's now the people kind of control the media to a certain extent, and we're trying to hold certain people accountable now. So it's the media, our traditional media is so owned by, number one, pharmaceutical companies, and number two, our government, right? Our media is so influenced by those two things. You think the media, we've all seen those videos on YouTube where they put these compilations of our people that try to give us the fair and balanced news or whatever. They're all saying they have all the exact same talking points. They're repeating lines over and over and over again. People have put compilations together where it's hey, you said this last year. The exact same phrase. Who's telling you to say this? You said it last month. You keep repeating these lines over and somebody bought and paid for our news essentially. And right now with Twitter, Elon Musk, it's a little bit back to the people owned news where it's now we're digging into facts and we're trying to get to the bottom of things. And a lot of people hate that, dude. You can look online, people have deleted their Twitter accounts. They're oh, Twitter's just the Wild West again. Anybody can say anything anymore. It's yeah, that's free speech, you idiot. I get to say whatever the hell I want, right? And you get to fact check it. And that's fact checking, by the way. You ever scroll through Instagram and you see
my point. You're your people getting vaccinated or not vaccinated, right? Like you want to say Adolf Hitler. I'm not saying he wasn't a bad man. He was. He did a lot of bad crap. But like, what's the difference between Biden saying you should get the vaccine? Oh, you're not vaccinated? We should round you up and get you vaccinated. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Because we didn't make camps and make you do it?
Yeah, dude. It's like
we still told you to stay home and like not do things. Like it's the same shit.
Yeah, it's like an in the moment.
It's just a different way of doing it.
Everybody's living in the moment, you know, and nobody's gonna realize how stupid this all is until a couple of years, 10 years from now, or whatever. Like we're already seeing the effects of what like this quote unquote pandemic like had on the United States, and we're all able to look back now. Anybody with half a brain can look back and go, oh, somebody got effed. Like a lot of people were lied to, a lot of people believed it, a lot of people were in the wrong. Nobody wants to admit it now, but you can look back and see who was right and who was wrong, right? So it's like, unfortunately for us with stuff like this, and I'm not saying by any means Kanye West is right, but unfortunately, it's like hindsight is 20/20.
You
The whole
remember,
saying.
people also used like Adolf Hitler. There was people then at that time that supported him majorly.
Yeah,
think how many people followed him into what he was doing. So
a lot of people still put swastika tattoos on their bodies.
It's not what it was then, though. Like. It's just like anything nowadays. Like you got fakers and not right.
You have wannabes, yeah.
It's what it is.
You have people that romanticize things.
Like I'm not jumping on that side. It's not me. I don't do that shit. Like I don't give a shit. But like I said, it's in the past. We've gotten past that. Times are different, and we're still bringing it up. That's my problem. Like, why
Kanye West is bringing it up.
What about all the stuff that's happening now?
Kanye West brought...
But he was ass.
He brought up Hitler.
But he was ass.
Here's the thing. Okay, you're right. Because here's the thing.
He didn't just bring it up.
Well, here's the thing.
Somebody asked him.
I did not watch, and this is where I'm like, I didn't do my research, right? Because I did not watch his entire interview.
Oh, for sure. You can see it cuts away even. During the interview.
Yeah, I did not watch this entire interview. And for any of us to talk about this video, we need to watch this entire interview. But at the same time,
edited.
Yeah, at the same time, to just watch, I'm glad you brought that up. Because I'm sure the majority of people that are trash talking Kanye right now, none of us have watched this video. But here's what I will say. I've watched people who I trust extensively to give me good breakdowns on situations like this. I've watched their take on this story, and they did go and watch the whole episode, and they're still saying Kanye was in the wrong. And so that's where I'm kind of drawing my conclusions from.
Stuff.
Right.
I'm not backing either one. I'm just trying to
we have to have the debate. We have to explore things fully, Like that's what we're doing here. Yeah. You can't just have one guy say one thing and no one comes back with anything.
Trying to find the other reasons doesn't mean I always agree with what I'm even saying.
Right. And back to Elon Musk owning Twitter, what do you think? Is it a positive or is it a negative thing? Because who owned it before? A bunch of liberals who like to... Apparently, it's a lot of stuff is coming out about how Twitter was really interfering with election stuff. Twitter was covering up
because someone now that owns it is right wing. That it's funny that they say that, isn't it? Like, why didn't they ever say it before he bought it?
What? Say what?
That all this stuff happened. Well, why is the media covering it and saying this stuff happened? But they probably already knew it was before he owned it.
Well, it's because he's releasing the evidence. Because he is now digging into the old stuff.
But why are they?
He's the owner.
They could, like, media in general could just like not cover it.
Yeah, but good luck. There's plenty of other media sources that are ready and willing to put it out. It's not like
it's also a thing you can cover to make you forget about everything else that's going on. Correct.
Well, what else is going on right now that this might be trying to cover us up? The $2 trillion that the government stole from us?
They like using his name because it's popular.
Who, Elon?
Yeah, or Kanye. Like, it's something popular. People, they see what people want to hear, right?
It's a legitimate thing. I wonder if the story now is going to be that Twitter, like, let's say next election cycle, and let's say Trump runs. and let's throw this whole scenario out there. Let's say Trump wins. I wonder if the scenario is going to be, oh, Twitter helped him win, right? When Biden won and things were getting stopped in Twitter, like stories were getting, people were getting canceled for saying things like a certain group of people didn't want to say that, oh, Twitter meddled in the elections, right? But I wonder if going into this next year, now that Twitter is owned by someone who's a little more conservative, I wonder if the story is going to be, oh, Elon Musk interfered in the elections, right? No one wants to say that about Mark Zuckerberg, though.
I just see a lot of this as like a distraction. Like,
yeah, what's happening?
Why do we care what Kanye West says? He is one man that's not really doing anything versus our government doing many things.
Here's the thing, though.
It's a distraction.
Here's the thing, though.
The media is going to pump out Kanye West saying something, right? But why do we care what this one man thinks?
Yeah, but here's the thing,
but
right?
The whole government, I'm not saying the government's always wrong what they do, but the government is doing something. We're going to war, we're doing this and that, but like nobody cares about that. They care about this more.
You're right.
Than us spending $2 trillion and not knowing where it's going.
You're right. You're right. But it's like the government's not doing this to us at all. We're doing it to ourselves.
But
we're all the ones that are talking about this.
A lot of the media's persuaded, right?
Yeah, for sure. Here's what I'll say.
Sides.
Yeah, here's what I'll say about that. We've been conditioned over the course of so many years to chase the story that's gonna, like, everybody who's putting out stories.
Little clips of this is going on TikTok, not little clips of us spending $2 trillion and not knowing where it's going.
Right. The most outrageous, the crazy, what's happening in news. Yeah, the most right, the most flashy thing.
That's so cool.
Exactly.
Why is that cool?
We've been programmed to chase those kind of stories.
It's retarded. I hate to say it.
It sucks, but that's how humans are. Humans are like raccoons, man. We chase those shiny objects. And it's unfortunate because a lot of times the raccoon
this over here while this is going on.
Yeah,
over
you
here.
chase the raccoon will chase that object. He'll stick his hand in there and he won't let go of it, but he can't. He's trapped also. So that's how humans are right now. And we're effing ourselves essentially. None of us, we can't complain about anything. Okay, it's all the United States taxpayers. We're in control of the United States, and we do not realize that. And we're letting it we're constantly signing new bills to give away.
More serious, but like I said, like Kanye West next year. Does that story even matter? Next year, the same time, is he gonna remember that?
No, he'll say
but
something
also, no
else.
one's gonna remember last year. Next year, we'll say last year we don't remember them. This next year, they'll also go over $2 billion.
They're going to go over $2 trillion, bro.
Oh, yeah. Whatever, $2 billion, $2 trillion. But that's the stuff that should matter, correct?
Yeah, but nobody's focused on that because we're all just living in our own stupid little bubble, right? They don't teach finance in school anymore, so people don't give a damn. As long as you just have money on your credit card, yeah, we're okay. People are getting used to living with less and less and less and less. And that's kind of where they want you, you know? So they're taking, like, what we keep bringing up, this $2 trillion is a video that Errol and I did, where the United States government
it's a good example to use. Is what I'm trying to say.
Our government in 2022 could not account for $2 trillion that they spent. That's $2 trillion. We keep bringing that up because we're talking about
the sidetrack.
Elon Musk and Twitter. And Elon Musk, who, by the way, is subsidized. A lot of his companies are government subsidized. We just talked about that earlier tonight. So there's some interesting – I try to wade through all the bull crap. There's interesting things about Elon Musk that a lot of us are blinded by. I'm not saying he's a bad individual. I'm not saying he's a good individual. I'm saying a lot of us don't fully know what the hell Elon Musk is, really.
I think a lot of the people that are famous are blinded by their own stuff. The people you need to listen to are not the people that you are seeing on TV. Is the problem.
Right.
They're used as distractions for what's actually really going on.
And we distract ourselves.
Call me crazy, whatever. I distract myself all the time. I do it every day.
Yeah, we distract ourselves because those are the things we click on, right? When you see a video that says Congress like isn't holding the United States government accountable for some money they spent, you're not going to click on that video. But if you see a video saying Kim K just got new implants and this, you're going to click.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
You know, because I don't know.
Why does that really matter?
People don't understand.
Question.
What people don't understand, they don't want to. It's like we're all set in a routine now. We don't want to get out of our routine.
Fathom that's what's important. That's what I'm curious about.
I don't know.
I want to understand it. That's all I know. I want to know why.
It's just it's the simplicity of it, you know?
People
like,
want the distractions, maybe.
Yeah, but they want simple distractions.
They don't want to really know what's going on.
Your life is so ridiculously stupid, you feel like. It's like, I just don't want to think, right? People always say that. I'm just going to go home and watch TV and veg out. Meaning, I don't want to think logically about anything. Just show me something that I can just sit there and watch. I don't have to think because I thought all day at work. I thought all day with my kids, their freaking school, my taxes, all this nonsense. I don't want to think about it anymore. All this stuff is complicated for a reason. It's just for that purpose right there. You don't want to focus anymore on the things that actually matter, that you might have to focus and actually use your brain power on. So these things, like these bills that are passed in the middle of the night, they go completely under the radar because people are like, I don't care. My life is so difficult. Like us Americans, we think, oh, my life is so freaking hard. I just want to go home and I don't want to veg out. I don't want to think about the taxes anymore. Like, oh, I'm just going to pay my taxes. Whatever. The government spent $2 trillion. What? That's crazy. Anyway, what's going on with the Kardashians? $2 trillion is what's going on with the Kardashians.
They're making money while you're sitting at home watching them on your fat ass eating ice cream.
You're getting robbed every single day. Yeah. You're getting robbed. We're all getting robbed.
Go get you some Mickey D's and watch some Kardashians. That's what they love.
That's what we're conditioned to now.
Just feed the fire.
It's like we know it's happening. That's the terrifying thing. We know that we're being dumbed down and we just continue to let it happen.
Get dumbed down.
It's like we hear the stories about China and TikTok. TikTok in China, they make you watch videos of entrepreneurs, videos of inventors, videos of mathematicians, they make you watch videos like that. In the United States, I'm looking at butts and they're shaking. And it's simple. And it's appealing. Yeah, it's appeasing my senses and it's nice. And I don't want to think about complicated things. I don't want to do any more hard work.
What's the thing they say? Moderation, right?
Everything in moderation.
But people don't.
No, man.
I've done it. You've done it, right? Like you start watching a video on YouTube and you're like, oh, and you get stuck. You get stuck trying to find more stuff. And I'll catch myself like, man, I got to stop myself right now.
I'm like, Jesus, every video I'm scrolling through now is some girl in a freaking bikini and she's shaking it. And I'm like, why does this keep pop? It's because you keep watching it. And they're recommending you more. They know what you're watching.
Stuff like this that we're talking about, which seems important to me.
No,
obviously not everybody has what they feel is important to them, right?
I guess. Not enough people
Some people don't want to face reality either. They want to be blindsided. They don't want to be part of reality.
Yeah.
They want the other side.
Not enough people are interested in things that matter.
They just assume somebody's going to take care of it for them, maybe.
We're so screwed.
I get it.
So screwed.
Who doesn't want to give up sometimes, right?
Well, I want to give up on stupid people who have stupid arguments, who don't focus on things that are important. Think about your children, if nothing else. Like you right now are focused on your own well-being. Think about if your parents had done what you are doing right now. And think of if their parents had not fought. Think about the people that fought before you to get to the point where you are right now, and you're just gonna let it all go to hell.
I'll be honest on here, and I've said stuff about this before, like what we're doing and things that are important to me. And I've even had one of my parents tell me, like, I say something, they're like, oh, good luck with that. I was like, oh, thanks for the enthusiasm. Thanks for the one up,
You suck, yeah.
I'll keep going with it, but good for you to give up so easily.
Hey, that's motivation for me. I don't give a damn.
It's my own parents,
Yeah.
Not saying my mom raised me good. She's a hard worker, and she does what she needed to do to keep us going, and And it's the other side, man. My dad was like, nah.
Don't care.
Nah, dude. Like, and where's he at? Nowhere. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that person. So, you know what? You want to keep rolling with, like, watching Kanye West and, like, you can see yourself in 20 years and look in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Everybody's going to have to sacrifice. At every stage of our human existence, one generation sacrifices so the next generation can have it a little better, and that generation sacrifices. And we're at a weird point where this generation just doesn't want to sacrifice anymore. What do you think is going to happen? You just look further down the road, it's very obvious. It's very clear. You don't want to sacrifice anymore. Nobody wants to get married and have children anymore. You say, we don't want to get married and have children anymore because the government...
Don't want to get married and have children. They just don't want to do what they should
exactly.
do when they get married and have children.
People are saying, I don't want to get married and have children anymore because the government interferes with my life. Okay, how do we fix that? You need to change the rules on divorce. You need to go to your government and say, listen, when I get divorced, you no longer get to take away everything from my life. Like, we need to change certain things in life so that people are like, okay, I'm willing to take this leap now. But now we're at this place where everybody's like, oh, I'm terrified of marriage. I'm terrified of divorce because the government's going to take all my stuff. I'm not going to try to change any of those laws or rules. I'm just going to never get married. I'm never going to have kids. Okay, well, we'll see how that pans out in the next couple of centuries or a couple of decades, right? It's the generation that is not willing to sacrifice, not willing to have it a little bit of discomfort.
You need people to care.
So the next generation can succeed. Yeah, you need people to care. And I mean, Elon Musk, I think, back to this to bring it full circle. I think Elon Musk is doing a valuable thing with Twitter. Like,
oh, for sure.
To give a straight answer, I appreciate that he bought Twitter, and I think he's doing a great thing. Now that he owns it, I think Kanye West should have been taken off of Twitter because Kanye West is going through something right now. I don't know what it is, but he went a little too far. He
might be doing what he's doing just to keep being there.
He's trying to stay relevant. Nowadays, you have to literally go online and say, I agree with Hitler for people to listen to you. That's what you have to say, and that's how he feels, I guess. He went a little too far. He went all Andrew Tate on it. And Andrew Tate wasn't even that bad. I shouldn't even say that. He went Andrew Tate, people are pussies, that's all.
People don't like hearing other people's opinions in general.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Bro.
But the problem is you people need to start thinking for yourselves. Cue the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, the music has been cued. The skis has spoken. There's nothing more I can do. Let us know your thoughts on Kanye. Let us know your thoughts on Elon. Are you happy you lost $2 billion? $2 trillion, my bad.
Let's make this world a better place.
Let's make this world a better place. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us. I don't know.